my name is Kristin. This question is for the actors who play Bill and Eric. Everyone else can join. I'm sure many of the female audience would appreciate this. Maybe the men too. Would you be able to flex for the audience?
I'm sorry, but we're legally not allowed to do that with Joe on the show.
In Joe's contract, nobody else is allowed to do that?
I literally will not go anywhere near taking anything off when Joe is part of our cast. And by the way, Ryan, who's
So
perhaps they'll flex for us.
I've made it so difficult, and you too, Alex, I've made it so difficult for the rest of the men on this show to be naked. Serious.
How about Ryan? How about a handstand from Ryan?
Naked, Ryan, naked.
Here he goes. Oh dear. You go, girl. Wow.
Time for one more question.
Okay, a lot of pressure. So first I have to say that you guys are by far the sexiest cast on television. My question is, what has been the most memorable scene or episode for you to film? And by the way, Joe, my mom wants me to bring you home in my suitcase. So if you like older
Big
women,
suitcase.
she's available.
Better be a big suitcase.
Memorable moments, you guys?
My favorite scene of all time was Valentine's Day last year at the lake, making
sausage
Sookie
party?
sandwich with Al. Just two naked dudes screaming, "Don't fucking kill you," at each other. With Anna in the middle and like a wolf running around in the background. That's true blood to me.
I have a lot of memorable scenes, but actually this season, episode 10, is a very memorable one for me, so look forward to it.
This season for me was probably wearing the He-Man onesie. Growing up, I was always very much a fan of He-Man, and here I was, 20-something years later, wearing that onesie with this little toe missing, and it's a very emotional time for me as well as Shakespeare.
The last scene of our last episode, I think, is going to kind of blow people's minds this year. Something that obviously I can't say anything about at all. Sort of ruin the entire rest of the season. Thank you. Very, very crazy scene at the end of episode 12 this year, so stay tuned.
Anyone else want to share?
I'd say the Godric death scene was because it was interesting. We shot it downtown LA on the rooftop, and the sun was going out, so we had about 20 minutes to shoot the whole scene. So we rehearsed it for about 3 hours, middle of the night, and then as the sun came up, we knew we had 3 takes, and just had to get it done. It was almost like doing a theater. It was like almost like a play. It was, and also obviously it was such an emotional moment. So that was good.
Anyone else? Or?
Yeah, I really, a lot of our scenes are really big, so they're shot in tiny pieces and kind of out of order, and they're really, really fun to watch. But the ones that you can, as an actor, feel a flow and a connection with the other person are just 2 people talking. And I had so much fun in our scenes last year, where I pull my lip off. Because we had basically a day in your office, and we were just talking back and forth, and we have so much fun, and Stephen is a director at heart, so we play with things, and my most memorable scene and emotional is being released. That was very moving to me too. So again, 2 people.
I got to say, we work on a show where we get to do the most extraordinary things all the time, and one of the amazing things about Alan Ball is that he never makes you do the same thing again, ever again. So once we've seen you do something, he gives you something else to do. So every time you think you've done the most amazing scene you're going to do, he gives you something more incredible to do. And the episode that's coming up tomorrow night is an Alan Ball episode, and episode 12 is an Alan Ball episode, and it's, and our last Alan Ball episode, and I think we should would be a very fitting end to this panel to say thank you to Alan Ball for making this thing happen.
Thank you guys so much. If I wasn't so old and so tired and so beat up, I would do 1,100 more seasons of this show because it's been the most fun I've had in my career.
Well, thank